Yes, people. Yes. How are we doing? Back live again. Been a while, huh? Been a while. I hope you're all well, though. Thank you guys for joining. Leave a like as you're rolling in. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well, man. It's been a while. What a month, huh? September. What a month. I feel rusty at all of this live stuff, man. It's been way too long. But yeah, seriously, September was a trek. Seriously, man. Just boring downwards. Uh, like I said, Shaka El Neni FC, man, sideways and backwards the whole time. And it was filled with a lot of fear, wasn't it? So much fear through September. Obviously, look, we held the levels we were looking at. And I kind of just wanted to take a step back in this live stream rather than hype. Only because, we've had a really good start, obviously, to the month. And it's something we needed because it's been so long since we've even seen such price action happen. But we definitely needed this start, that is for sure. But we're going to go into a few charts today, have a look and see what we can find, and just kind of show you guys what I'm looking for and expecting next. But guys, thank you very much for joining again, man. Charlie, Jonesy, Jonathan, James, Dan, thanks for joining, man. Hugh, Jordy Guna, all of you guys, you're always here. I appreciate you guys as per usual. Hopefully we can get a few more numbers in. Obviously, I get it if we don't get that many numbers. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, but whenever I'm feeling okay, I like to just, do a video and keep you guys updated. Whenever something crazy happens in the market, I'll do a video update anyway. But let's get straight into it because there's a few things that I want to show you guys, right? So, firstly, Bitcoin, our boy Bitcoin, man. So it was obviously a crazy month. Obviously, what we need to realize here is that we established this 40.5K area as big support. I mean, say 40K right there, put that right there. It's about 40.5K anyway. And what we realized is that this was such a huge area of support. So many people were calling for 37K, obviously including myself, if we were to have one more dip. Now, the first thing we were looking at, if we go back to complete basics, right? Because that's what I want to do in this. I want to go back to complete basics. What we firstly realized was that we had an A, B, C correction, okay? And in Bitcoin's case, we had an ABC correction into the area that we were expecting to have an ABC correction, which came back down into this previous high. This was the original plan. I don't know if you guys remember, but this was simply the original plan. And it done exactly what it said on the tin, okay? An ABC correction. The problem we were having was with the altcoin market cap, okay? Because the altcoin market cap didn't seem to have come down just far enough for that to happen. So Bitcoin would have come back down into this area here. Whereas as you can see with the total altcoin market cap, the C leg just came short. But we kept asking ourselves, is that good enough? Because at the end of the day, this is what people are still asking, right? Is this good enough? And the real answer is we don't know yet. As I keep saying in all of my videos, guys, and again, I'll teach you the exact same thing. In an ABC correction with your A, your B, your C, the only way that this gets confirmed that it's the actual bottom is when the B leg gets taken out. And as you can see, we're still stuck here. In every video update I've done, I kept showing that until that B leg gets taken out, we're just stuck in this range. Absolutely fantastic that we took out this level right here, which was our previous high. That's great. So if I take this off right here, you can see that is really good. That's a start. That is a start that we've taken out this level. But it's that B wave. However, there's something that I need to show you guys. Something that I haven't showed you on this chart in a while, right? So what we're going to do here is get our Fibonacci retracement tool. Let me go to the 8 hour because you can see it a little bit better with the 8 hour. Okay. Why has it done that with the 8 hour chart? Hang on a sec. There you go, right there. What do we see right here, guys? You got your Fibonacci retracement. You've got your full retracement right here. We have passed the 0.702 retracement again, okay? This is very bullish. Like, I don't really know any other way to say it other than this is sick. This is really good to see, okay? What you would ideally want is for the first step is to not only get above that level, but past the 0.702 as well. And it's done both of them, Okay, now what we've seen here is that previously we did, as you guys can see, if I like zoom in right here, we were battling the 0.702 in here until we broke out of it. All right, and we've obviously come back into this area. One thing I kept saying for the guys that watch me all the time, that watch every single live stream, one thing I've said before is whenever we pass an important retracement and we close a level above it, does anyone remember what I say about that if we come back down below the retracement? I'm going to wait and see if someone in the comments remembers what I say. So if we break an important level retracement in the Fibonacci retracement, the 618, 702, or the 786, but then we pull back in below those levels, what does that mean? What does that mean? Someone's going to be saying it in the chat right now, because I ain't going to say it until I see someone, because then I know I've taught something. Okay. What does that mean if we come back below those retracements? Because it doesn't actually matter. Okay. So I'm going to wait until someone does it. I'm going to catch up with these comments. Bro, I thought you were driving. I thought you were driving. Literally, get off your phone. Your eyes should be on the road. Mum, thank you for watching. Yes, Kane. Yes, Kane. Exactly that. Door's been smashed open and it's all good. Exactly. Basically that, right? It's healthy, it's all fine. But this is what I was looking for. The door has already been open. And I think we forget these things because going through something like September, being a very difficult month when things are just going sideways and backwards, people forget to kind of go back to basics, right? Well, the reality is, the basics is, we previously broke the 0.702. The total altcoin market cap had a full retracement back up to its all-time high. Okay, you do not do that if you are bearish. All right, this is something I should have mentioned a long time before. You do not do this type of move, okay, and then just completely capitulate on yourself. We broke the 0.702. We've come back into a retracement. And the funny thing is, and I have to remind myself of it, the funny thing is, when we broke this 0.702, that is when I made that video when I said that the second we break it, right, the door smashed open. It's all good. It can smash through it and it can come back down. It doesn't matter, all right, because that door is now open. And I need to remind myself of these things as well, right? Now, what else do I see with this? So, of course, main thing, guys, we are waiting for the B leg to get taken out, which comes in at $1.3 trillion, right? What we've now got is that we have now broken the 0.702 retracement again. Okay. On top of all of that, what else do we have here? We have broken our trend right there. That is also broken. But all importantly, and I mentioned this on my Discord, I think it was literally like 2 days ago, there's a very important pattern that has developed right here on this graph. Okay. And it is the cup and handle. What you've got right here is a huge cup with your handle right there. Okay, cup and handles always play out like this, and it's your handle that you need to be looking at, because then once you break out of your handle, which by the way I have not drawn that well, the actual handle is like that. As you can see, this area here, we have broken out of it. We've broken out of our handle, and cup and handles always end up with a huge move up. Okay, so loads of things going on with the total altcoin market cap. Not only have we passed through the 0.702 again, but we have also broken our trend right here, because one thing we were looking at was indeed this trend, because it looked like we were going to be breaking out of it. Cool, we broke out of that. And then on top of that, you've got a massive cup and handle formation forming right here. And the handle has just been completed. And that always ends up in a bullish result. Okay, so ultimately what we are looking for right now, for pretty much everything, just to kind of put things in a simple term, is the B leg to get taken out. Okay, because all that would do, it would confirm that this C leg was indeed the bottom. That was our bottom, and we're not going to have another bottom. Okay, these always get confirmed when the B leg is taken out. So once that B leg gets taken out, it doesn't matter if it comes back open, if it comes back below it, just like the Fibonacci retracement, right? Once this B leg gets taken out, even by the tiniest bit, it can come back and do whatever nonsense it wants in here, because we know that it's going to end up going up. All right, so I don't care what happens as long as we take out that B leg, even if it's by a toenail. I don't care, right? We can come back in here. So basically, short term, what I am expecting is for us to have a slow grind up to this B leg, and all I want to see is that. That is literally all I want to see happen. Let's break that B leg. and then we can just kind of get on with our lives, and we know that we are extremely bullish, right? Another thing to mention with Bitcoin, whilst we are here, is that it's actually had one of the biggest moves up that I have seen, probably ever since over here. In a day, we haven't seen a candle like that happen. I mean, we started the day off down here in 43K. It's now nearly 48, which is crazy, isn't it? So, 4 or 5K candle up today, exactly what you wanted to see. You've got your ABC correction. We've also broken out of this trend line right here. So, everything is looking very bullish right now. However, the reason why I wanted to just bring it all back is because we have not taken out that B leg yet. And until we take that B leg out, there's always the possibility. You've always got to have it at the back of your head that we can still have one final dip. So I could come on here and start shouting and screaming alt season. I definitely think it's here around the corner. But I need to be realistic with you guys and say, right, this is great. 1st of October, exactly what we wanted to see. We wanted to get September over and done with. We've broken out, but the B leg hasn't been taken out. So I will start, going crazy and having fun live streams as soon as the B leg gets taken out. And obviously for Bitcoin, that B leg comes in right there at 48.8K. So let's get above that level, and then we can be very happy with everything else. But other than that, for Bitcoin and the total altcoin market cap, we're looking at a huge cup and handle formation, and not really too much else to say about those two charts anyway, because they look very bullish right now. Okay. Another thing that, again, going back to basics is something that I need to keep doing and reminding myself of. You look at something like OMG. Look at that, right? Why do I bring this up? The reason why I bring this up is because before Bitcoin had this huge capitulative move down here, right? Before Bitcoin went through all of this, we were talking about OMG. Why? Because it was a leader in the market. Like, I think it was actually here. So Bitcoin had a big candle down right here. But during this moment, while Bitcoin was still kind of, playing around down here, OMG went up. And I done a video. I don't know if you guys remember. I done a video and I said, right, it was this candle right here. And I said, cool. Is that just establishing itself as a leader in the market? Well, clearly it was, because look, OMG is now completely broken out again. If we're looking at it from a Fibonacci retracement point of view, where are we right now? Well, we've broken all retracements. So as you can see, we are now above the 0.786. We have broken all retracements for OMG. And once again, something that I say all the time, guys, you do not do this in a bear market. It's simple as that. You just don't do that in a bear market. So at the end of the day, everything is looking pretty good. There's so many coins out there that are looking so bullish. And I must say, the second that there is some kind of stability in the market, everything's going to fly. It's so clear and obvious that things just need Bitcoin to calm down, just go sideways for a bit, pump, go sideways. Once we start seeing that, these alts are going to absolutely fly. You've already seen it happen over the past few days. You've seen it happen a lot today. OMG still flying. Obviously one of my holdings in Luna is also pumping. One of the things I'm looking for was for us to break that 0.702. Now we did wick above it. We wicked above the 0.702. Let me go to the 4-hour chart here, because we're looking at it from this high, I believe. Right there. See, as you guys can see, we wicked above it, but we're now below it. Okay. But what did I say? We broke the 0.702. That door is now open. I've got no doubt in my mind that Luna will go on and make new all-time highs very, very soon, especially with the Columbus 5 up there recently. But look, it is the exact same thing everywhere, guys. Even with XRP, something that takes ages to move. Look at it. That's completely broken out as well. Completely broken out. But what do we need to do? We need to get above the BWAVE. And for the BWAVE for XRP actually comes right there at that wick, unfortunately. You got to stick by the rules. That is our BWAVE right there at $1.24. So, but at the end of the day, guys, you're seeing stuff all over the market now that is turning very bullish. I just need to kind of be careful. And I think previously, if things like this happened, I'd come on here and make a very exciting live stream or do a video, get people really pumped up for everything. I've done that in the past when things, are pumping in. I had to do it, like when Cardano broke the 0.702, but we need to be realistic. I've learned a lot as well. Bitcoin needs to break, Bitcoin and the total altcoin market cap needs to break through that B leg, before we can get excited and say, right, that bottom was in, let's move on now. Historically, we all know October, November, December has been a very bullish month for crypto all over the years. And we know September's been a crap month. But whenever September's been a crap month, the 3 months ahead of it have been amazing. So literally, yeah, the difference a day makes. It's amazing, isn't it? You see all of these bears, man, on Twitter shouting for lower prices and everything else. Now, the difference with me is cool. I was expecting slightly lower, and it still could happen, but I wasn't saying it's like it's the bear market now, alt season over. If we had had that 37K, I fully would have expected a huge pump up to the levels that we are right now, right? So right now it is literally all about waiting and getting through that B leg. Alt season is definitely in the air. I can smell it. I can feel it coming. And I think the next few months are going to be like really, really exciting. It's just a matter of like, let's just wait, be a bit more patient. Still expect a pullback. I would not be excited if we get some kind of pullback, which is scary enough to make people think this was just a fake pump, if that makes sense. So do not be surprised, right, if we see something come out of Bitcoin that looks a little bit like this, right? If we roll over right here, have one scary candle back down to these levels, and then we go, I would not be surprised if something like that happens. At the end of the day, guys, we had a 5K pump this morning. What makes you think it can't pump 5K down, 7K down? Because it's done it before. It's capable. We've seen it happen. And it will scare people out. Because also what you've got to realize is that right now, there's going to be a lot of people longing the market. And the market will always, always get people liquidated, right? And what would cause longs to get liquidated? And I'm talking one fat candle down with a pump back up. Everyone will get liquidated in here. Everyone will lose money. Bitcoin will laugh at everyone, and it will just start kind of heading its way up. So right now, keeping it short and simple, all I'm looking for is the BWAVE to get taken out. Okay, that is literally as simple as that. I just want that BWAVE. That's not the BWAVE, is it? BWAVE's all the way down here. So I'm looking at a daily chart. BWAVE to get taken down. It looks a bit better like this, doesn't it? Because the line's a bit closer. But yeah, man, it is looking really, really good. By the way, if anyone does have any coins they want me to look at today, I'm more than happy to take a look, because obviously it's been a while. Still in my armchair, chilling and waiting. Let's do this thing. Yep, so am I. It's something that just takes a while, man. And one thing again, I always say this: the market will do everything it can to ensure that you remove yourself from the market until it rewards you. That's just the way it goes. Pump 5K down, bro. Maybe even more. It literally just is. Swissborg, I'm assuming you're saying. Let's have a quick look at them. I'll have a quick look at your requests, guys. So leave them right there. Oh, what is the ticker for Swissborg, man? Because I literally don't even look at these things. I just stick to the stuff that I know, Oh, look at all of you lot coming through with the whole market now. Dude, what's the ticker for Swissborg? And I'll have a quick look. You got 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I'm moving on. Who was the next one? Let's have a look. 1 inch and MIR. I'll get back to you, Shane. Don't worry. Let's have a look at 1 inch and MIR. Let's do it. Let's go through these. Let's smash through these, man. Right. 1 inch. Let's have a quick look. First thing we're going to do, guys, we'll keep it on the 4-hour chart. And the first thing we'll do for each coin is take a look at the ABC correction. So for 1 inch, it's right there. There's your C leg right there. Okay. And you've got to be taking a look at the first target for 1 inch, which of course would be right there at that B leg, which comes in at $3.5 for 1 inch. And then if you're taking a look at it from a Fibonacci retracement point of view, that's basically exactly where the 0.702 retracement comes in as well. So ideally, bro, what you're going to be looking at for 1 inch is a $3.5 1 inch to be in the all clear. So that is what you want from 1 inch. Right now, we're still just down here, still grinding. You can kind of tell already straight away that we have had a breakout from 1 inch. Let's take this off here. We have had a breakout from 1 inch right there. So ideally, you just want it to start grinding up, and it's going to be very similar for a lot of charts. Do not be surprised if, do you know how I said there might be a big correction in Bitcoin? How there could be something that just kind of scares everyone out of it, where we just do this and we roll over and then pump up. Don't be surprised if that rollover is a back test of our trend line. So don't be surprised if something like 1H pumps a bit more, rolls over, back tests this as support, and then goes. Don't be surprised if we see something like that. MIR, my coins as well. Yeah, MIR still down here. Of course, with MIR, it's one of those ones, man. I mean, it's such a lagger in the market. I'm still, don't ever think that I am not hopeful of something like MIR. I am so bullish on this project, and I still think it's such a great investment in the entire market because it's just lagging so much. I mean, if you're looking at it from this point of view, look how suppressed MIR is. What usually happens when you see charts like this, man, is a huge move up. Honestly, you'll see it on like a smaller screen. You'll see a huge move up like that. It just happens, and I can see it happening from MIR. MIR is a patient game. Let's have a quick look and see if we can try and establish some kind of targets for MIR, right? So if we're taking it from a fib point of view right here, very oversold, man. $4.27 for the 702 retracement. That's also a level right here. You can actually see the 0.786 is probably the bigger resistance of them all. If I take this off right here, you can see right here how many times it's come back to that 0.786 and just found resistance. So ideally, you're looking at, I'd say $4.5 until you're kind of in the all clear, but don't be surprised if MIR does that in one candle. One thing I want to say is that, MIR is something that I've been very bullish on for such a while, and I get people are going to get sick and tired of waiting for things, but realistically, there's hundreds of projects that are doing the exact same thing as MIR and taking ages. You've just got to be very patient with the market until it gets its turn. So, because some people were asking me my thoughts and opinions on MIR, I'm like, nothing's changed. It's just a lagger. Laggers are gonna lag. So yeah. Oh, CHSB is Swiss. Oh, okay. Let me have a quick look at that then. It's a weird ticker for a coin that's called Swissborg. Let's look at it. That's a terrible. Tell you what, let's look at it on against Bitcoin. I like looking at stuff against Bitcoin. I look at a lot of stuff against Bitcoin. Yeah, look at that. Look at Swissborg, man. How clean does that look? Let me show you what I'm seeing right here. I don't even hold this coin. Look at that. Previous resistance, support, 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 support. I mean, this is a big area of support right here. Okay, I don't know what this is in dollars, but wherever Swissborg is right now is pretty much at the bottom of where it lies. So what you're looking at with Swissborg is that it has got very strong support at this level right here, and you're just waiting for a breakout to come in, man. Let's look at it from the dollar, even though it is a terrible chart. It's obviously only recently been listed on Bitfinex. CHSB, where else is it listed? Not really listed in a lot of places, is it? UST? Don't know why it's coming up like that. Big volume coming in there. Yeah, Swissborg at the bottom of his support. So if basically what I'm saying is if there's an area that you want to be buying this coin, it would be now because it's at the bottom of where you are. FET coin that I hold. Let's definitely take a look at FET because I was looking at FET not too long ago. There you go. Just broken out. I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, FET is looking so good, man. It's just broken out of a long accumulation phase. It is literally just broken out as we speak. So it's just a waiting game for FET right now. In regards to a fib retracement, we want to get back to that 0.702, which as you can see was a big area of resistance as well, just over $1. Let's smash through that. You'll be seeing new all-time highs very quickly. So this is a coin that I also hold. So very hopeful for FET. This is what you want, man. After a big pump like that, followed by long accumulation, perfect. That's exactly what you want because that all that adds up to is just one big fat candle up, man. That's what you want. You want a big pole up. You want your flag coming in right there after your big run up like that. It's literally just bull flagging up, bull flag up. That's what you want to see, man, in a bullish chart. And that's exactly what it is doing. So yeah, big up the FET gang. It's looking pretty good. All right. I've been in MIR since it was your pick of the day. Yeah, man. That's the way to do it, bro. I'm assuming that says TRIUS. I've got my TRIUS chart already up. I'll take a look at that in a second because, yeah, looking really good. I'll do HBAR, MATIC, band, and UTK. Then I'll just call it there. And then I'll obviously show you TRIUS as well. So what I'm looking at now, HBAR. HBAR, USD here. Oh. All right, let's look at this bad boy here. Okay, so HBAR. Let's firstly look at our ABC correction. That would be your A, your B, your C. Okay, so your B wave coming in right there at approximately 37 cents. So you want to be taking out 37 cents firstly. And then if you take a look at it from a Fibonacci retracement point of view, still way below there. Good buying opportunity. 49 cents, 0.702 retracement. So, you know, pretty simple stuff. Kind of going with the market at the moment. Nothing too special happening. But, yeah, ideally what you're looking at is 37.7 cents for your B wave to get taken out. Very close to it. C legs all the way down here. 0.702 is 49 cents. Looking really good. Just kind of going with the rest of the market at the moment. So, yeah, HBAR looking pretty good to me. If that's a buying opportunity that you guys wanted to see, let me look at UTK because I remember it before going back to the chat. Clearly something I was looking at not too long ago. Right, UTK held support still, kind of wicked below it. You can kind of put this wherever you wish. I mean, even if you put it down there, right there, you can see it will support there as well. So UTK held support really well. It's been in this downtrend, this massive bull flag for a while now. So that one still hasn't actually broken out, surprisingly, because what you've got right here is a massive bull flag. Look at that, massive bull flag. That's going to come out with a big move up pretty soon, right at support. If you want me to zoom into something like this, just take this off. Let's have a quick look. If we're looking at it from the daily chart, it will be a lot more closer. See, as you can see right there, UTK, big candle up today, but it's getting tighter in there. You're looking at minimum probably next week, a bigger breakout coming out. And what you could probably expect is some kind of breakout, back test, off you go. That's the most healthiest thing that can happen. Of course, it could just break out and keep going. But UTK is a very good opportunity, it looks like right now, because it's still at support. It's something that hasn't actually broken out just yet. And it's still in this falling trend. Whereas if you look at something like Bitcoin, for example, you know, that would be the same as Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin has broken out of a falling trend, of a falling wedge right here, whereas UTK is like still around that level. So you can kind of say that this is some kind of lagger, and it's at support as well. So don't be surprised to see this, you know, burst this bubble pretty soon. So that's looking really good. MATIC, I remember someone saying about MATIC. Geez, man, MATIC, been a long time since I spoke about that. Yep, MATIC as well. It's kind of still just, you know, chilling in that area. You got a clear ABC coming in here as well. A, B, C. In regards to your B wave, it's going to come in right there at, let's just say $1.5. That right there. Yeah. $1.5 for your B wave to come in. So we're still kind of just sitting below there. You can see that this has had some kind of little breakout come out right there. So that one has also broken out. But basically what I'm trying to say is, guys, all of these coins are very similar. They've either broken out or they're on the brink of breaking out, right? So what you're basically going to see is a lot of breakouts happening. The second Bitcoin finds some consolidation, you're going to be seeing a lot of rotation happen. So you're going to see one coin breakout, then another coin, then another coin breakout. And then while the others are breaking out, you ideally want the ones that already broke out to backtest as support. And then, you know, off they go sort of thing. So they're looking all good. I look at band and then TRIUS because I hold both of those. So band, what we got for band right here. Again, you know, very clear. They're all very similar, guys. Here's your ABC structure again. ABC coming in right there. So go to the 4-hour chart. ABC right there. And with band, again, it's actually quite similar to, well, not UTK, I was going to say, because this has not broken out yet, as you guys can see. See, a lot of them are just here or they're here. It all depends on rotation. But soon, what you'll probably end up seeing is some big breakouts come out. What you want to see is a few coins, take out that B wave right now, man. Ideally, you want to see some of the top 50 coins, top 20 coins start taking out that B wave. So we know that, cool. Once we see a few of them do it, we can kind of confirm that that is the bottom. So once we get some of the bigger coins take out this B wave right here, which, by the way, for band comes in at $10.2, let's say. I like rounding them up. $10.2 for band. Once we see quite a few coins take out that B wave, you know that the rest of them will follow. So it's about establishing some of the leaders right now so they can take them out. But as you can see, with band right now, it's still in the same boat as UTK. On the brink of breaking out, but hasn't done it just yet. We put our line right there. It clearly held a support. You can see that this is also getting tighter in here. Expect some kind of breakout soon, maybe with a back test. Hopefully looking at something like that. Off we go, take out a B wave, and then we'll see what kind of thing it will do here. It's probably worth me mentioning, guys, that with everything, basically, with these B waves, they can be very tricky. So these B waves right here, for instance, with Bitcoin, it comes in right there. What I mean by tricky is, well, not tricky. We could break it, but then there's two things that can happen here. Either it's going to break and absolutely go ham, right, where this thing just won't stop and it will probably go make a new all-time high. This goes for every coin, right? Or you have other examples where it would break the B wave, but it would come down here and we have some kind of consolidation in here where we probably have some kind of some kind of bull flag in here as well. And then we break out. So expect both. Expect the big breakout, okay, if we pass that B leg and it just keeps going and the whole market surges, or expect a breakout to the B leg followed by some consolidation of some sort before we end up heading higher. So it's probably worth me just mentioning that as well, right? No worries, guys. Let's have a quick look at TRIUS because I'm very bullish on TRIUS. Here we go, man. Look at that beautiful chart with TRIUS, man. I've been shilling TRIUS to people for a long time. Obviously, nothing's financial advice, but yeah, with TRIUS, as you can see, it held support perfectly. We're in this perfect downtrend right here. What did TRIUS end up doing? We ended up breaking out, back testing it right there, and going higher. And that's what you want to see from all of these coins. Like I've showed, you want to break out, back test, and you end up going higher. TRIUS has no reason now for it not to run. And we've seen TRIUS run before in the past. If I go to the daily chart, the last time we broke out of these areas, right, you can see the type of move it had, okay? All the way from $6.5 to $32 in a week, okay? So I'm very bullish on TRIUS right now. It's broken out. And if we also look at the MACD on the daily chart, it's also turned green, as you can see right there. MACD is green. Last time it done that was over here. At these levels, last time it done that was over here, and it went on to a $32 surge in the market, which is absolutely crazy. Looking at TRIUS shorter term, let me just zoom in so we can get a fib over this. The 0.702 for TRIUS comes in at $9.5. So let's get to that $9.5 area, big resistance area. Okay. And then also just to kind of show you guys what I mean with TRIUS, the targets I have for TRIUS are pretty big. Like I said, not financial advice. If I place a Fibonacci retracement over TRIUS, right now it's at $8.3. My last target, the last Fibonacci extension for TRIUS is $127. Okay. And I do expect it to hit that in this bull run. So very low market cap as well. Excellent project. One of the most beautiful charts I've ever seen. TRIUS looks absolutely amazing. Not long before some FOMO starts for TRIUS, you can bet your bottom dollar on that, that's for sure. But yeah, TRIUS breaking out right here, looking really good. So yeah, anyone else got anything? No, that's it pretty much. So yeah, man. Basically, guys, moral of the story is we still have not broken the B leg in anything. However, the 0.702 has been taken out in the total altcoin market cap. B leg lands at 48.8K for Bitcoin. If you guys see any other coins that actually end up taking out the B wave, man, definitely let me know. Let me show you Luna quickly, man, on this chart. Luna over Ethereum, because it's such a clean chart. You can see right here, right? It held the previous all-time high perfectly right here, perfectly, right? And we've also just broken out right here. We do seem to be trending just below it, but this is on the 4-hour candle. I'm hoping we can still close above it, and that would actually confirm your breakout back test and then hopefully it can just start going. So I just thought I'd show you guys that as well, that you know, this chart is looking really clean right now. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it, man. So very bullish, good stuff. Total altcoin market cap taken out, that 0.702, certain resistance levels being taken out, but that all important B leg, which would just put some ease in our minds that that C leg was the bottom. That's what we're looking out for next. So keep an eye out for it. Like I said, anyone in the Discord, let me know if you see any charts that have done that, because that would mean a lot to me as well. And otherwise, guys, that is pretty much going to cover it. So thank you guys for joining. Please like the stream before you do leave. I'll try to do more whenever I'm feeling better. I'll try to get another video out if something crazy does happen. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take it easy, people.